All right, guys, we got some topics we need to cover today, but first I gotta move the mom van right here. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back for a brand new video. Thank you guys for tuning in today. This is gonna be one of those POV kind of talk with you guys one-on-one. Some stuff has been going around lately, some updates that I need to talk to you guys about. But first off the bat, guys, someone decided to be a funny guy and kind of, I guess you can say, vandalize the car in a way. I'm gonna start off with story time, guys. Yesterday I was going to work bright and early in the morning, and like a normal day, started up the car, got in the car. I mean, I don't have time to check out, you know, in the morning, check out the car and stuff like that. So I'm driving to work, right? And for some reason, everything's going fine. I start backing out and I scrape, and I usually hit an angle. I go real slow so I won't scrape. All right, that was red flag number one. But I was like, okay, whatever. I mean, I scraped, maybe I didn't turn enough, and that's where I scraped. Okay, so I'm leaving my neighborhood, and on the way out of my neighborhood, there is another little, like, small little hill dipped kind of thing to get into the intersection, and I scrape again. So I was like, okay, that's two red flags, man. What the heck? Like, is it kind of off, or what's going on? So as I'm driving to work, I'm holding the steering wheel lightly. I'm chilling, going like 20 miles an hour. It's bright and early, 6:50 in the morning. And as I'm holding the steering wheel lightly, I feel the steering wheel start pulling to the right side. So I'm like, what the heck? Like, the first thing I start thinking is the alignment, because I don't know if I told you guys, but when I got in the car crash, I had to get the car aligned, realigned, because it was kind of swerving just a bit to the side because of the tie rods and everything, you know, that when the whole accident happened, I got damaged, I replaced it, blah blah blah. Well, ever since the alignment, it runs straight. Like right now it's running straight. I'm not even holding the steering wheel. But that's the first thing that came to my mind. So I get to work, I get off, and I'm just thinking, like, man, I need to get an alignment. That sucks, blah blah blah. And about what, maybe 15-20 feet, I do the casual look back, as a car enthusiast does, you know, check out their car before leaving or getting off, whatever. And I see the car tilted forward towards the passenger side, and at this point I'm like, what the heck is going on, man? It's crazy. So I head back, and I'm just like, what the heck's going on? As I go around, I have a freaking flat tire. So I'm just like, great, I just freaking got the car back. I just got new wheels, and this happens, you know, it happens. Like, if you're a car guy, you fix one thing, something else happens. You fix that, it's another thing. It's like a domino effect. It happens. Y'all know what I mean when you fix one thing and everything else just starts going downhill from there. You can never have your car 100% for like more than like a month or more than a few weeks. It just happens. There's always one little small nick. Anyways, so I'm like, dang it. So I go back to work. On my lunch break, I take it to the tire shop, and I told the guy, hey man, can you check out my tire? You know, like, I think I have a nail or something in there. I have a flat tire. And by the time I'm out of on my lunch, guys, I'm driving to the tire shop, right? The freaking tire is completely flat. Like, it's flat, completely out of air. I'm just like, damn it, man. I mean, I don't have, well, I do have that pump, but it's the one the car came with. It connects to the, like, the lighter, a little input there, output, whatever. And it can put air in the car. But for some reason, when I connect it, it gives me a short on the car, and then those lighter outputs don't work. So I can't charge my phone and stuff like that, because the fuse just goes off, and I have to replace the fuse. It's happened already so many times, I don't know why. So that thing doesn't work. It's in the back. I probably need to throw it out. Anyways, that doesn't work, so I'm forced to drive to the shop. Good thing, luckily, is that the shop's about a minute and a half, 2 minutes away from my job site, you know. I have the hazards on. I'm driving super slow, maybe 15 miles an hour, because, I mean, I can either mess up my rim, or it can just go really bad right away, and I just lose everything right off the bat. So that's going on. I get to the tire shop. He checks out my tire, blah blah blah. He takes off the tire. He sprays all that little, like, foam liquid on the car, whatever. You know, where it starts bubbling up, it tells you if there's a flat or where's the air escaping from. Well, the tire's completely perfect. He checks out the rim. He checks out the valve. Everything is at 100%, guys. There is nothing wrong. There's no nail. There's no leaks. So he's like, dude, honestly, he's like, I think someone just, like, messed with you, or someone doesn't like you, and they just, like, threw out all the yard of your tire. So somebody messed with me overnight, and they left my tire like that. I didn't see it. And I mean, obviously you're gonna be like, well, doesn't your car tell you like tire pressure running low? I haven't gotten the tires synced because I need that little remote to sync the tires. Right now it says tire pressure monitor fault because it's not synced to the car. So I had no idea there was an issue with the tire. So in the morning, like I said, it's bright and early, man. I'm not checking out what's wrong with the car other than your casual poop that you see from a bird, and that's it. So I go there, and it's already been a day, and the pressure's holding up. There's no air escaping, nothing like that. So the tire's fine. He told me the tire's perfectly fine. I had just gone with him the week before to put the tires on, you know, with the new rims, and all of a sudden now it's all messed up like this, and I'm like, what the heck? So he didn't charge me. He hooked it up. He's like, hey man, I didn't find anything wrong with your tire. It's fine. And I've been driving it right now. The tires are fine. Like I said, it's holding its air. So somebody just messed with me and took out the air out of my tires. I don't know why. I don't know if I have bad beef with anyone. I haven't gotten in any bad terms with anyone. Actually, I'm cool with everybody. So I don't know who would do it. Somebody who just, I guess, wanted a poop stick or mess around, and that's what happened. I've gotten my car keyed before. I've gotten my wife's car has been keyed before, all over the hood. I don't know why, man. We've literally like haven't started beef with anybody. I haven't pissed anybody off. No road rage, and like, you know, to call somebody to do that. Luckily, they just took air out of the tire, which could be dangerous, man. I could have bent the rim. I could have, you know, like hit a pothole. Something bad could have happened. It was really pulling like to the passenger side really bad. When the time I was going to the tire shop, it was just completely going to one side. It was pretty bad because it was completely flat by the time I got out on my lunch break. So that's that. Got it fixed, completely back to normal. Next thing on the agenda, some of you guys wanted an update with my ticket. Well guys, your boy got fined. He got a citation for $211 for running a stop sign, quote unquote, on the cop. And let me tell you what happened there. We went to the Mustang cruise to the island, to the beach. I'm heading back. I wasn't speeding. I wasn't with any other Mustang. It was just me and my brothers. Were chilling back. We were tired. We're just jamming out to music. I mean, there was no reason to speed. There was no I was paying attention on the road, and there was a crap ton of traffic, man. Everything was closed off except for one lane, so there was a big long line. So I decided to take a shortcut. Now I regret taking that shortcut, and I guess I learned my lesson, is just don't take shortcuts, you know. So I take the shortcut. I turn right. I go straight. I clearly remember. Then I turned left because it was a dead end. That's where the neighborhood was, and there was the stop sign, which I stopped because I know there was a dip. There was a dip. It was a stop sign, then a dip, and I have my street arrow splitter. It's stuck out with support rods, you know. So if I hit that dip straight on, I'm gonna break the rods. I'm gonna break the splitter, and I don't want to do that. So I know for a fact that I stopped. And guys, let me get one thing straight. I don't think I've ever told you all I'm a teacher, so I'm super careful around neighborhoods, around kids, and you know, stuff like that, because I don't want to lose my job. Like, that's my career. I'm a teacher, I'm a coach. So I you know, whenever it comes to neighborhoods, I go the speed limit. I don't mess around. I have, you know, my focus on the street, and the cop pulls me over. I see the lights. First thing I'm thinking is like, well, what the heck did I do? I thought, okay, maybe I was speeding. I was like, maybe I was going a few miles over, which I wasn't. I guess I was just chilling down the neighborhood, trying to get out of that traffic. There was no reason for me to be going fast. So that happens. So that I see the guy come off. He's walking over here, all cool. His hair slicked back, and he gets to the car, and I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, officer. Let me put my mask on. You know, I don't mean to offend some of you guys who don't wear masks, but in my household, we wear masks. And I told the officer, I'm sorry, let me put my mask on. He's like, no, don't even worry about it. I'm vaccinated. And at that time, I wasn't fully vaccinated. I only had 1 dose. So I was like, okay, well, I still need to put my mask on. I don't know if that maybe pissed him off. But at that point, he didn't even like introduce himself. You know, usually you go through the full routine of the cop goes, hey, good morning or good afternoon. My name is Officer Prick or whatever. And then they start asking the questions like, where were you going? Where are you coming from? They start asking you, what's your profession? What do you do? Where do you live? You know, I mean, they don't have to, but usually a friendly cop usually does that, and they, you know, they make conversation, and they ask you, do you know the reason why I pulled you over? But this guy, after he tells me like, oh, I'm vaccinated, don't worry about it, he just proceeds and tells me license and insurance, and I'm just like, okay, cool. Then he just goes and tells me, I didn't really understand him the first time, because that's when I recorded it. I understood that I did a rolling stop, and I recorded it, and I told you guys what was the situation there. It was a rolling stop, correct? And then so he goes back, and I was confused. Rolling stop? Like, no way. Like, I made a complete stop. I know how to do my complete stops. I follow the rules in a neighborhood. So then he goes back, he comes back, and he tells me, you're getting a ticket. And I asked him again, excuse me, officer, what was the reason for the ticket? I'm seeing I'm getting a citation for this. So he's like, oh, because you neglected to see the stop sign and you flew right through it. And I was like, whoa, like I did not fly through the stop sign. I know for a fact that I stopped. And there's a dip. Even if I would have flown through the stop sign, I would have had no splitter right now. That thing would have been gone, or the support rods would have at least been broken. The bumper would have been, you know, like broken or something, pulled off, and everything was fine. So he says that, and I'm just like, what the heck? So this guy's like, okay, well then you're more than welcome to fight the ticket. Honestly, I wasn't gonna fight the ticket. The freaking city is about an hour and a half, maybe an hour tops from where I live. I wasn't gonna drive to fight the ticket. Maybe the ticket was like 500 bucks. It was 200 bucks. So I was like, you know what, fine, it's doable. And the thing is, some of you guys asked me what happened and what's the update. Well, I prolonged it, guys. I literally didn't pay attention to it. You guys told me, my parents told me, my wife told me, my friends told me, hey, make sure you call them up. They were giving me, you know, like tips and advice what to do. I let it go to the last day, which was the 19th, was a few days ago. And on the 19th, I tried calling, and I'm like trying to see what I could do. Can I do the defensive driving course, or can I like defer the ticket, you know, like something like that, do some like probation. I know they offer this like little program where you don't get a ticket for 6 months and it get cleans off your record. I tried, and that's it. They didn't answer like the whole day. I was trying to call, and I got no answer in return. And I guess that's my fault. That's what happens, you know, when you just don't care about it, which I should have. So take that as a lesson, guys. Don't let those tickets fly by. So what I had to do, if I didn't pay it by 5 o'clock that day, I was gonna get a freaking warrant. And there was no way I was gonna get a warrant. You know, I was like, that's not happening. So I went ahead and proceeded with paying the ticket. I had to pay it in full. Couldn't even try to work out a payment plan or something. And that's that, man. I could have maybe showed up to court hoping the cop didn't show up, but I'm busy, man. Have the baby, have family. I try to, you know, I'm trying to make videos for you guys, so there's no time for me to go do that and come back. And yeah, I have work. It's just the whole show. I could have, yes, I could have. Oh man, I don't know if y'all see all this. This is freaking traffic. Look at all these cars flying, like passing by. Like, that's crazy. So I had to pay the ticket. Got my freaking tire flat all in 1 week. And now my fog light in the front just went out. Freaking brand new fog lights, LED fog lights, and those went out. So now I need to buy new fog lights. I don't understand, man. I keep buying LED fog. These aren't the eBay ones. This is the first time I didn't do like an eBay LED kit. These are like, I think they're Op7, so it's a pretty reputable, you know, brand out there. And those went out. And so now I have no LED, or one LED's out, so I now need to replace it. But the thing is, I gotta replace both because they only sell in pairs, and I can't get like another off-brand, because even though it'll say 6K, it'll still be like a different color. So that's that as well. But anyways, guys, last thing, I know this is one of those long videos, but I did want to just cover a few updates with you guys. I talked last time about a new phase that I'm going with the car. I love doing exterior mods on the car. That's like my thing, you know, like I like having the car looking badass, having people turn their heads and look at the car. But I'm growing out of that phase and going into the phase of performance, and hence why I've been wanting a 5.0 for the longest time. And that was a plan until you guys kept convincing me, boost. And a lot of you guys comment, a lot of you guys DM me through Instagram and tell me that I should boost the car, that I should go through Auto Mafia Racing, that single turbo kit. And you know what, guys, y'all convinced me. Y'all said it enough where I want to turbo the car now. So I'm gonna try to prep the car, get it ready so I can slap on that turbo kit. I just can't slap it on there. I'm still on a stock drive shaft. I'm still on stock gears. So I'm gonna try to upgrade the drive shaft, the gears. I'm gonna try to get the intake ported as well, the upper and lower manifold intakes. Those are gonna get ported if I can. I already have an upgraded BBK throttle body. I'm gonna see if I can get that ported as well. I'm gonna try to like not go all out 100% when I'm pulling like 1,000 horsepower, even though that turbo kit can get you, I think, like a 600 wheel horsepower, rear wheel horsepower. I think on E85. I'm gonna start slow. I'm gonna go probably with the 93 tune at first, get a taste of 430, 450 horsepower. I'm not gonna throw myself from a 300 horsepower car to a freaking, oh my gosh, guys, can y'all see that? Did y'all see that? I almost freaking got hit. What the heck? freaking crazy people, man. I'm serious. This stupid people are driving. I don't know if y'all saw the car literally just threw himself at me. Idiot. Anyways, yeah, so I'm not gonna jump myself from a 300 horsepower car to a freaking 600 horsepower car. You know, it's a big jump. I need to take it slowly and then we'll get there. So I'm gonna build it from there. I know pretty much the difference is the poly injector, so that's where you can pull more horsepower from. But it's a full kit. Yeah, the fuel pump, the tune, all that. Yeah, those different options to build the turbo kit from, and that's what I'm looking at right now. I wanted to get a Pro Charger, but AMR's turbo is the way to go apparently in the 3.7 community, in the V6 community. Good results. Cars hitting what is it, 11s I think, or somewhere even hitting 10s with heavy mods on a stock sealed engine. So be on the lookout, guys. That's one of the updates I wanted to give you guys. I do need to work on my suspension as well on the car. I think one of my the shocks or whatever just went out, because I think one side is just a little bit lower than the other side. And I don't have a panhard bar, so I have the wheels shifted also in the rear, so suspension needs to get fixed. I'm thinking between going with H&R Super Sport springs, or I'm gonna try to get some coilovers. Nothing too fancy, but just enough to get the job done. Then maybe after all that's on there, maybe get some drags, some forged stars just in the rear. Just, you know, just put it together, have this V6 hurting some feelings out there. That's the plan. Some of you guys want to see that. I really wanted to get the 5.0, but a lot of you guys were just like V6, like do it, like mod the V6, it's gonna be funner, it's better content and stuff like that. So I'm listening to you guys and I'm gonna follow through with that. I know I told you guys I was gonna bag the car, but that's when you guys started saying boost the car, and well, that money's out of the picture for the bags and it's gonna be put in the boost. A lot of people just convinced me like it's like pretty much $4 grand on bags, which is just does no justice other than air out at a car show or like a parking lot when you can boost the car, and everybody's like, oh dang, you have the speed, you have a 5.0 trying to line up, and you know, you just gap them and they'll be like, what the. I know there's some cars that are pulling like 800 horsepower, but those aren't the guys I'm gonna, you know, line up with. It's the other guys, the cocky stock 5.0 ones with an exhaust that want to be like, hey, what's up, trying to bully you, and then you just pull out the V6 and just gap them and give them the later sign, and that's what it is, and you know, give them the walk of shame. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys, what I have for you guys right now. Aesthetically, for the exterior of the car, I think that's pretty much it. Maybe I do have a GT500 wing that I wanted to put on the car, get away from the GTCS, but I think I'm gonna stick with the GTCS wing. I still have the GT500 wing there, just chilling in the back. I might do the RTR deck lid, just have that smooth gloss black deck lid. I still need to wrap the roof, and I believe that's pretty much it exterior wise, until we get a little bit more performance stuff. Then I can maybe start doing some other stuff on the outside. But I'm just trying to get better content for you guys, trying to invest it well. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's the plan. I wanted to keep you guys in the loop with what's going on, what I want to do soon. So that's something you guys are interested, especially if you guys are watching this because you guys have V6s, or because you just, you know, like following my V6 build. Then stay tuned, guys, because there should be some good fun content coming soon. And you just take this into consideration, guys. All this takes money, it takes time, so it's not gonna happen in a month. Give me time, man. I'm not a freaking millionaire, trust me. I mean, I would have had everything slapped on by now. So if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to the channel, guys. And if you are subscribed and you haven't hit the notification bell, hit it while you're there, guys. It doesn't hurt. Drop a like, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one. God bless.